Hey everyone, how are you? I've been doing great. I know I've been gone for an entire month. To me, it seems like it's only been a couple of weeks, but wow, so much has happened and we have so much to talk about. Wow. Just wow. Anyway, let me tell you what I've been doing for the past month. Anyway, my 70-year-old aunt drove all the way here from up north to visit us. She was here for the entire month of October until just a few days ago. So while she was here, she made me a freaking quilt. Yes, a whole king-size quilt. Can you believe that? I mean, this woman could run circles around me. Anyway, she still has to put like the batting on, or the batting inside, and add the backing and a little bit of trim. But yeah, she did that. And, what else? Oh, my aunt got to meet the grandbaby and our new puppy, which I shared a picture of the puppy and, my quilt on the community tab. You could find that. It's a little post about someone who's been sharing videos, and then I shared 3 images. You just gotta click through them. But anyway, our puppy has gotten so big. So we had a great time, spending time with family and enjoying the month of October and all the festivities. It was great getting away from social media for a while. It really, truly was. So anyway, on to the video, because I know you guys have waited long enough. Oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Looks like a lot of stuff has been going on, so let's get into it, shall we?
I can't even pay my water bill. It's going to be shut off today. And just to show you that I'm not lying, here's the bill.
Okay, guys, let's pause right here and talk about this bill that Kevin is sharing. I want you to notice where it circles. It says, neighbors helping neighbors. Now, this is very important and pertains to what I'm about to talk about in a minute here. It's there for a reason, because they help people with their water bill. Now, if you notice, Kevin, on the actual website for your water company, welcome to the utility billing department. This is for water, wastewater, and garbage pickup. So I want you to scroll down to the bottom. Let's get down there. All this other stuff is not important right now. There's the address, by the way, just in case you weren't sure if it was the correct place. It indeed is. There's the telephone numbers and email, how you can pay them, and if you are late paying your bill, how much your late fee is, and how much to restore service if it turns off. But most importantly, the bottom here, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, Utility Assistance Program. The City of Payette has partnered with WeCap to start a utility assistance program for families in need to help paying their water or sewage bill. Click the link below for more information or call City Hall at 642-6024. So yeah, right there, they can help you. Let's get more into it. They give out this flyer for Neighbors Helping Neighbors. The City of Payette recognizes that some of our customers may need extra help to pay their city utility bill. For those that are having to make ends meet, the greatest challenge becomes paying for utility services and taking care of their families. You know, and it talks about they understand that unexpected things can happen, you know? So let's look more into this flyer. We have, who does this help? You've got those who have long-term emergency medical conditions where termination of utility services worsen the condition or threaten loss of life. Those who have experienced unexpected loss of financial support due to medical conditions or circumstances beyond their control. Those who need assistance to get through an emergency situation. The request for help needs to be at least 10 days before the bill is due. Here we go. Assistance eligibility. Eligibility. Everything here you need to know about who's eligible and if you are eligible. Obviously you are eligible. Here's the phone number. Everybody can read everything up close. I just want to make sure you can see it. There's the number 208-642-4436. If you need assistance, give that a call. Also, the WeCap, there is, you can get up to $450 to help you pay your energy bills through another program called Project Share. So this may not be through WeCap. This is actually through the Salvation Army. I apologize. But this is also in your area. How do you apply? Right here. Just keep reading what I've got here on the screen for you. It will tell you everything you need to know. I'm going to scroll down here and show you the telephone number to call. And right down here a little bit farther, here you go. Here's the number for your area, 208-642-4436. Not only do they help with that, but this program WeCap also has emergency services that help with disaster response, emergency payments, help for utilities, emergency food, temporary shelter, weather, immediate safety, psychiatric emergency services, clothing, daily life skills, financial assistance, financial education, and case management. This is definitely something that could be useful for you. They serve adults 18 plus, families, single people. Anyway, you must live in the coverage area, okay? You must meet income requirements, which you do. Uh, these are all the services that they offer to help with utility and rental assistance, emergency food, gas vouchers, clothing, motel vouchers, eviction prevention, emergency shelters, emergency food assistance, utility shutoff prevention, fuel vouchers, transportation assistance, life skill classes, money management, and so much more. There's the number there for you to call. This is a free service for anyone that is eligible, and most people that are eligible for these types of things are low income, elderly, and such. And here's all the information that you need. This is for Payette County and several other counties, obviously. So it's right near you. Here's the address and the telephone number and their times of when they're open. So there's everything that you know to get in contact with them.
And here it is showing that it is going to be shut off today. It hasn't been shut off yet. But probably around lunchtime, it'll be shut off. And so I'm going to have to take the little bit of money that I have and buy water at the store, which is not cheap here anyway.
Really, Kevin? So your dog drinks several gallons of water a day in the summer. I find that very interesting. When even a 100-pound dog doesn't drink more than 100 fluid ounces a day. So there's no way your dog could drink several gallons. But you really gotta make your sob story sound so good, don't you? Why didn't you put any sad music behind it, Really just touch the souls and hearts of everyone. You know, Scammers gotta look good while they're scamming, right? Isn't that what you said it best?
But when you're trying to scam money from people, of course you got to put your best foot forward. Because I don't have like a Costco or something like that where you can get it in bulk. And I don't dare try to take my vehicle to Boise to go to Costco, so it probably wouldn't make it. So I just drive it around town right now until it gets fixed. And hopefully it doesn't go out, because otherwise I have no way to go get groceries.
Is that right, Kevin? You said if your SUV goes out, you have no way to go get groceries? Why is that? You showed us your water bill and it says you live in Payette, Idaho, which is a small town, and everything you need is all in one place, right? So actually, it's the most convenient thing if someone were to have this type of unfortunate event where their vehicle went out. Because you have 12 bus stops in your town, and one of them is only 12 minutes walking distance from your actual house. I mean, it doesn't get more convenient than that. You know. However, you would never admit this because you've been lying to your viewers for months now, haven't you, Kevin? As a matter of fact, let's read what you've been putting in your description box below your videos, which you stopped adding it in your description box somewhere around the 6th video you made about Chris and Holly. And the reason that you decided to remove it from your description box is because you were getting called out for asking for donations. So you changed it up in your description box. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what you've been telling your viewers. Okay, it says, if you wish to donate to the channel, it would be much appreciated. In addition to the monthly expenses I pay for producing my videos, my vehicle's in need of repairs equivalent to 2 months' income. My vehicle is so bad right now, I am fearful of not having a vehicle to drive. There's no public transit of any kind in my small town. I do not want to come across as begging for money, but I have no other means of transportation, so any help, no matter how small, would be greatly appreciated. So, there you have it. Anyway, you make it no secret of where you live, so thank you for that because it made my job a heck of a lot easier. Anyway, if you watch these 3 videos of Kevin's I have here on the screen, Kevin shares places in his small town, like his history, how long he's lived there, and one of them, he got a package in the mail, and he even shared his address on the package. Anyway, there's a lot of information about where Kevin lives and how long he's lived there in these 3 videos. Be sure to check them out. I have each title circled for you. So anyway, once I realized where you live, Kevin, I put your exact address in Google and checked to see if you had any public transit of any kind in your small town. And what do you know? You got a whole bunch of bus stops. I mean, I'm not going to show the people your exact address because I'm not like that, even though it's right in your videos. So anyway, back to the bus stops. One of these bus stops is exactly 12 minutes walking distance from your house. Wow, that is super freaking convenient.
But when you're trying to scam money from people, of course you got to put your best foot forward.
Oh, and because you lie so much, let's go ahead and nip that in the butt right now and show some more proof that you have public transportation in Paya, Idaho. Here's a screenshot from Google. Is there public transportation in Paya, Idaho? Snake River Transit, Idaho. Serves the cities of Fruitland and Payette. Oh, would you look at that? And then here's the website for Snake River Transit, Idaho. Very convenient. And then let's go ahead and look through the site just a little bit here. Here we are. Let's go ahead and look through this Snake River Transit website. Alrighty. Let's get that off the screen. All right, let's see. Snake River Transit, Idaho. How to ride, map and schedule, hours of operation. You got the rider's guide, bus stops. It tells you about the 12 bus stops. There are 7 stops in Fruitland and 12 stops in Payette. However, this service is a flag stop system, and you may board the bus anywhere along the route that is safe for the bus to pull over by waving the driver. That's very convenient, you know, because if you can stop the driver anywhere along the route, that means you can stop him even closer than 12 minutes from your house because the nearest bus stop is 12 minutes walking distance from your house. So, if you wait closer to your house when the bus passes by, you can flag him down as long as you're in a safe area or they're able to stop. That is super freaking convenient, let me tell you. And I love that they have been in your town servicing for over 30 years. That is awesome. But let's talk more about the flagship thing, just in case, you know, you needed to know more. There it is. 12 bus stops in Payette. Flag stop system. I have it highlighted here, so check it out. Here is the fares for you, so you know how much it costs. And here are, Monday through Friday, sites of interest. And then here is how to ride, the little pamphlet and stuff, but you can get that on the bus. And then here is the map for you. You got Fruitland and Payette. It shows you all the stops and the times. I mean, you can save this. Download it to your phone, take a screenshot, or you can go to the website and download them. It's super simple. I had no trouble at all finding this information, and neither should you. I hope it's helpful. What I find super funny as well is you're on here accusing Jacob of acting like me, Sneaky Loudmouth, saying that, if you make a video about Sneaky Loudmouth, it's not okay. And then she turns around and makes one about you, calling you a bully and blah, blah, blah. First of all, any video you think you do on me or anything you say about me doesn't affect me because you think I'm this person and that person and this person and that person, but you truly have no idea who I am. And that's the beautiful part about it, because every time you make these videos that you think that somehow you're affecting me when you talk about me, it's not me that you're talking about because you think I'm Holly or I'm this person, I'm that person. It doesn't affect me in any way because I'm not those people. Now, if you actually knew who I was and you started posting videos about me, then yeah, it would probably affect me and I'd come at you a lot more. But you don't know who I am, so... Kevin, you're so funny. You sit there and try to act like all high and mighty, like you're someone important, like you've actually been a cop for 10 years. Dude, are you going nuts or something? Like, are you losing brain cells? Because you were not a cop for 10 years, and you know that's a fact. That's an absolute fact, and you were never a cop in Payette, Idaho. That is an absolute fact. You never were. You might have been something else, but you definitely weren't a cop. Nope. But yet you sit up there and lie about, oh, I was a cop for 10 years, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I know this, and I know that, and I'll sue you, blah, blah, blah. You ain't gonna sue nobody, Kevin. You don't have money to sue anybody. The only way you're gonna sue somebody unless somebody else pays for it. Get off your high horse. Well, get your crap together. Get a job, and stop lying about being a cop for 10 years. And now you're sitting there talking about you don't like to make videos like this. But literally, these are the only type of videos you make. Just sitting there talking crap about other people all day long. So I'm sitting here watching your video right now, Kevin. I didn't want to make this video. That's the title of it. You're talking about Jacob and how he would ask you to put his videos on your channel and you would listen to him and it would sound too filthy and you'd be embarrassed to put him on your channel. You are such a disgusting, loudmouth, filthy hypocrite. That's all your videos are full of. Nothing but filth and words like hoe and bitches and all kinds of other disgusting words and the horrible things you say about women and other people in general. You are so disgusting. And anybody who doesn't see through it at this point, you've literally brainwashed. You are a hypocrite and a narcissist, and you treat people around you that are close to you like absolute garbage. You act like you have no soul. I really just don't understand what's wrong with you and why you treat people the way you do. It's disgusting. All right, Kevin, so let's talk about these other bullcrap lies you've been feeding the people. Let's see what this next one is. You claim your tent was completely destroyed by a bad storm a few weeks ago.
Liar!
And you did this video on, I believe it was October 2nd, 2023? Yes, that is correct. There's the date, and the tent in question that I'm speaking of would be this one.
Here we go. All right, now, I don't know if you can hear it, but man, it is pouring.
All right, so let's look at this weather site. At the very top, you have the date and you have the city. And then just below that, you've got, the first, the second, the third. It'll go through the whole entire month. Where the arrows and circles are towards the bottom, that is the number that you see. That is how high the wind miles an hour was. Wind mile per hour. So there you go. You get the gist of it. The highest amount of wind I think there was for September is around 20 miles an hour. But most of the days were mild, just normal wind, 10, 15, 2, 3, 14, 18, 13, nothing serious, no major storms, just regular stuff, rainstorms, maybe a little bit of lightning or something. But you can pause to read and slow down at any time. It's a very simple site to use, and you can put in any city or state all over the United States and look at past weather history. Here's the month of October. It works the same exact way. You got the wind miles per hour right here where I got the arrow at the bottom. You see that? There's a rainstorm, 13 miles an hour, and so on. And we're going to go through this whole month and check it out. You got a couple of rainstorms there, 2 miles per hour, 1 mile per hour. Nothing major, you know? And I've got it highlighted here. See, I'll highlight the rainstorms, just like I did with the September. And here we go. Let's get through here. No major storms, as you can see. Oh, here we got a couple of little storms, 11 mile per hour wind, a little bit of lightning with 4 miles per hour wind. Nothing serious. Another little rainstorm, 4 mile per hour wind. We got some more regular days, sunny, pretty good weather. Not bad. I wish I had this weather. All right, here's a couple more rainstorms. 6 miles per hour, 6 miles per hour, 18 miles per hour. That's all wind I'm talking right now. Same goes for the rest of it, but the rest of these days are for after he claimed his tent was destroyed by some kind of storm. Not sure where, because it definitely wasn't in Payette, Idaho. And here's the proof, Easy site to use. Anyone can use it. So go check it out. Oh, and here's the tent that the lying liar face, lied to you all about. Got destroyed in a storm, which I just proved to you there was no storm that could destroy a tent and cause perfect straight line marks and rips and tears. This storm that happened to this tent was more like a knife and scissor type storm. You've all been had. You've been lied to. Conned, Please, people, open up your eyes. It's obvious. Hello? Look, I proved it to you. Just remember, when I do my videos, I show actual proof. I don't just talk crap without anything to back it up. I show actual evidence, proof, and receipts.
You sit on a throne of lies.
The only way that you can get any help on here is if you scam people.
Well, would you look at that? With your lying liar sob story, you done con somebody out of money to buy you a tent and a propane heater, but not any tent. They bought you a canvas tent. That's very pricey. It's a dang shame that these people fall for your nonsense. All right, let's talk about the rest of the scammer BS you've been up to. So I see that you recently somehow talked someone into donating you $3,000, and now, allegedly, this woman is missing. I don't know why anyone would donate $3,000 to you in the first place. That's how brainwashed you have these people, but that's exactly what you wanted anyway, right? I mean, that's what your goal is, to get as much money out of people as possible so that you don't have to actually do anything like work, like the rest of us, how we work to make a living, those things. I know you're not very familiar with those type of things, but that's what the common person does instead of begging other people. Anyway, let's hear what Jacob has to say about all this mess because, he used to be your very good friend, and he's got a lot of stuff to share with the rest of us. It's interesting how you didn't want anybody to know about the $3,000. Well, no, really it isn't, because you don't want anybody to know about the $3,000 because then other people will stop giving to you. And then, if your sister finds out, your sisters, if your sisters find out that you were donating $3,000, then you can't try to con money out of them. So, this really screws up your plans because now everybody knows about the $3,000. You don't need a damn thing from anyone now. You got everything you need, but I'm sure you're going to try to keep conning money out of people. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I've heard some stories. As a matter of fact, let me see what I can dig up and see if we can post some of that. Well, what do we have here? Well, look at that. Here's a comment on Jacob's video from the other night. From Cheryl Bone. We all know who she is. She's a known Chris and Holly hater. Anyway, Cheryl Bone says not Kevin. Cheryl Bone says in Jacob's comment section that Kevin doesn't want people to know that he got $3,000 because he tells his subs he doesn't beg for money. Yet he formed a room just to ask his subs for money. He got someone to buy him a propane tank and a heater. He's accusing Chris and Holly of getting money from viewers when he's doing exactly the same thing. What's funny is soon he'll be pooping in a blue bucket. Yeah, Kevin, karma's a biatch. That's interesting. But anyway, let's move on, shall we? Let's hear what Jacob has to say. Okay, so listen to this. Apparently, someone cut Kevin Neese Music a check for $3,000. And that someone was his good friend Jacob Hoyman subscriber named Bella. Well, Jacob Hoyman's subscriber cut Kevin Neese that check for $3,000. And Jacob talked about it on his channel, apparently, and, was telling people. Because, wow, that's exciting. I would want to tell everybody because that's really great that someone would do that for someone else. Well, I guess that really pissed off Kevin, and he's not happy about it because he didn't want anyone to know that someone gave him $3,000. And now listen to this. The woman who gave Kevin $3,000 is now missing. Let's get into it. For those of you that don't know, this here is Jacob Hoyman. This used to be one of Kevin Neese's music very good friends until Kevin Neese did some really shady shit recently, and Jacob Hoyman has decided to come out and share some very interesting facts about Kevin. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. I've shared some clips here from Jacob Hoyman from his recent videos talking about Kevin Neese music and what he has done. So he's been sharing these facts with us, and I'm going to share some of them with you. I will put his video links down below, the videos that I think you should go watch in its entirety. And then for now, though, I'm going to show you clips from the videos.
Hey guys, happy Saturday, Jay here. First thing I'm going to put out here, somebody comes on my channel, or anybody comes on my channel, or after me about anything I put on my channel, adios, goodbye, and to the fucking loo. And yes, I'm talking about Kevin. I parted ways with Kevin today. I'm worried about Bella. He got angry at me and sent me a damn ignorant-ass text because I said she sent him a check with a little bit of money on it.
One of Jacob's viewers has asked, who is Bella? Jacob Hoyman replies that Bella has been on my channel for almost 3 years. Right after she texted me that she sent him money, I have not heard from her since. Wow, very interesting. This happened November 4th, 2023.
Why you guys are angry? I don't know. Nor do I care. I'm not a 10-year-old kid. Somebody text my phone and talk to me that way. I did everything I could to help you. The help's done. Hey, I'm dried up. I quit. I get up, go to work every morning, bust my ass. Not for somebody to call me on the phone or leave a text or something cussing me out because somebody gave them some money that I'm worried about that I haven't heard from since she sent the damn check. I'm not going to get on my channel begging for money to help him, for him to get on my phone and what the F, dude? I told you not to tell anybody she gave me anything. Why, Kevin? Ain't that what you do to Jeff? She give you a check for $3,000 and she ends up missing? Yes, I'm kind of worried, Kevin. So do the rest of the people that knows Bella. But not Kevin, as long as he's padding his fucking pockets. You want to lie, you want to keep the money, you don't want anybody to know what you got, even though it comes from one of my subscribers to help you, and now nobody can find her. You're more worried about keeping that a secret than you are about knowing where she's at. Fuck you, Kevin. She sent you a check for $3,000, and you want me to lie and say she didn't send you anything. I will not lie for you. I will not lie for anybody. You do what you want. From now on, you're on your own. Like I said, lose my number. You know what? Instead of getting up in the morning when it's still dark and getting on here complaining about me, why don't you go out and get a job at the fucking coffee shop or something? Make yourself some money. Instead of on here bitching, complaining about, I have no water, I have no heat, I have no nothing. You're more worried about the fucking money than you are another life. Like I said, you are sickening. You're the one that started this, and I'm the one that's gonna fucking finish it. You don't fucking do that when I got somebody that's a friend of mine missing that gave you the damn money, you fool. You only worried about the fucking money. You wasn't worried about her. So I'm not gonna listen to your whining, crying bullshit. Go get a job. You're wrong, and enough people are seeing it. Your own sister commented on my channel.
Jacob is correct. Kevin's sister did indeed leave a comment on his channel. Now let's take a look at it and I'll read it for you. Now this happened on November 4th, 2023. And her comment says, let's scroll down and find it here. Just a second. Here we go. She says, "Hi, Jacob. This is Kevin's sister. I'm sorry you're going through this now. You've been a good friend to him. We both have integrity. Many blessings to you." Someone replies to her saying, "You should see what Kevin says about you and how you're throwing him out of his mom's house to sell it, and how he's going to be homeless in a tent because of you." Kevin's sister replies, "Hi there. Yes, I'd expect nothing less than Kevin talking smack about me. Very immature. He blames everyone but himself for his problems. Kevin received $12,000 from our parents' estate that should have been plenty to get him to Arizona, but he spent it all and didn't have any left, so he refuses to leave the house. Yeah, he's a real piece of work. Appreciate you telling me. Take care." Someone replied to her about a similar situation that they went through. And, you know, I'm not going to read that one because it doesn't pertain to this current situation, but she did leave one more comment on Jacob's channel, and this one says, "You are a true man of God. Kevin is angry that you told the truth about him. Trust me, I understand, for that I'm also on the receiving end of his anger. Only God can judge us, no one else. Please take care of yourself, and I pray that Bella is okay."
So get lost. Adios, goodbye, toodaloo. Leave me alone. Go get a job. Go do something. Go make your own living. And worry about somebody else taking care of you, because I ain't fucking doing it. And neither is anybody else. You know what? You lying sack of shit. People want to come after me and say, "Oh, poor Kevin this, poor Kevin that." No, I feel bad for the dog, Copper. I don't feel bad for Kevin anymore. Kevin had ample opportunities to go out and get a job or do what he wants to do. He's good at running his mouth on a computer every fucking day, but he's not able to work. "I'm 66 years old, I'm retired." Yeah, well, like I said, down here there's people 80 years old working at McDonald's that can't afford to be retired. You ain't pulling the fucking pulling that wool over everybody's eyes. You cannot say that you didn't get a $3,000 check. You're a proven liar. You are a liar. That shows what kind of sicko you are. Instead of making a video saying, "Thank you, Bella, for the $3,000. I hope you're all right. Please contact Jay or whatever." Nah. You'll take the fucking money, but you won't tell anybody what you got, how much you got, or anything else. That girl, I still have not heard from her yet. I hope people see through you. Like I said, you bring in little boy videos with Chris and Holly. Maybe they should take Copper off of you.